Understanding anxiety. Anxiety is one of the most common mental health disorders at present, with 1 in 6 adults experiencing it in their lifetime. Some people may feel too ashamed to admit that they have an anxiety problem, whilst others aren't even able to recognise theirs. The severity of its symptoms vary dramatically, but what most might not realise is that we can all experience anxiety every day, because we need it to some degree to survive. Anxious feelings are good for us and are there to protect us from our threats. Anxiety will help us to meet our deadlines at work and deal with life's emergencies. However, someone may be experiencing it as a disorder when they begin to notice that this emotion is being taken to the extreme, in situations that don't pose them any threat. It is merely a false alarm, a chemical change in the body that is preparing them physically and emotionally for danger. Anxiety is well-intentioned, but often misinformed. It is important that we understand that we are able to reduce anxious feelings and overcome them through balancing our reactions with rational thought and understanding. No matter what situation we find ourselves in, no matter how terrifying, transforming it into something manageable is well within reach. Join me in this series and learn how to cope with anxiety and manage negative thoughts and emotions through a variety of techniques and exercises. Cope with anxiety by removing the pressure. It is important to understand that how you process and handle situations directly impacts how much anxiety you experience. People who feel like they have more control in their lives tend to be better at handling their mental health. It is common in people that suffer from anxiety to put off starting tasks and daily activities because they are afraid or just don't feel ready enough. Indecisiveness seems to be another facet attributed to anxious people, which together can lead to significant amounts of time being wasted where things just don't get done. An effective way to overcome indecision and lack of control is just to do whatever you need to do, even if it doesn't go to plan. Anything worth doing is worth doing badly the first time. It will speed up your decision making and catapult you straight into action. Anxiety can leave you feeling paralysed with indecision and frightened to start something. It is important to lower the standards you've set yourself, because if they are too high, you will stress yourself out and put off doing things altogether. Doing it badly will free you up the time to get started. You might find that you only want to get things done perfectly, waiting for the right time to start. This can be daunting and stressful, so removing that pressure will make it that much easier to get it finished. Whether it turns out good or bad, you can always improve on that situation later on. When you look back at it, you will realise that actually getting started and doing whatever you needed to do was not as painful as putting it off. Beat negative self-talk and forgive yourself. If you have a friend that always put you down, made fun of you, and pointed out everything badly you did wrong, you want to get rid of this person and get them out of your life. People who suffer from anxiety will spend much of their day thinking about what they've done wrong, their worries, and how bad they're feeling. You might have noticed this is something that you do. Recognising it is the first step towards changing how you think about yourself and eventually becoming confident enough to beat anxiety. It is important that you start being kinder towards yourself. Try developing a conscious awareness about what you're doing when you use negative self-talk. The more supportive you are, the better chance you will have of healing your discomfort inside. A perfect way to do this is to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for any mistakes that you've made in the past. Forgive yourself if you weren't able to muster up the courage to speak to someone about something important or to make that speech. Forget about all the embarrassment that anxiety has caused you, because your true self has so much more to experience than just hardship. When you forgive yourself for all of your mistakes, you'll start receiving the compassion and empathy that you need. It will be difficult to heal until you start doing this. So the next time you put yourself down, remember to be mindful about what you are doing and forgive yourself. Panic attacks. There are so many different levels to anxiety, ranging from mild to extreme symptoms. Some people won't even recognise that they are suffering from it, whilst others can become completely consumed by it. Anxiety can manifest itself in a number of different ways, with panic attacks being one of its most extreme forms. If you are someone that frequently gets panicked and consequently feel that you are losing control in your life, rest assured that you're not alone. It is estimated that almost 15% of people have experienced a panic attack at some point in their life. So it's important to know that what you can do to minimise the risks without necessarily relying on medication. Antidepressant medications not only carry side effects, but have a small success rate compared with cognitive approaches. In the long term, you are more likely to overcome panic disorder if you adopt a new way of thinking about it. Recognising and accepting the fear will force you to come face to face with it. Avoiding places and situations that provoke your anxiety will only delay your recovery. If you are prone to attacks, do not feel ashamed to speak about them with someone that you trust. Next time that you feel a panic attack coming on, don't fight it. Look at it if you are at sea. Don't struggle against the waves, because you will only exhaust yourself. Instead, just allow the tide to gently carry you back to shore. It may feel unnatural at first, but remember that fear can't hurt you. It can only make you stronger. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember that we have much more available on Spotify, YouTube, and don't forget to visit our website at www.innerpreservation.com.